Well, look at this.
I know. Here we are at Fremont Studios. Welcome to the PAWS Wild Night pre-show. I'm your host, Farah Jadrin, here with auctioneer Fred Northup Jr. and these adorable puppies at the PAWS Puppy Playground. Everyone needs a puppy playground. It is sponsored by Downtown Dog Lounge. Best puppy playground.
Best puppy playground. And I know that Downtown Dog Lounge is actually watching from their own watch party. So hello to those of you. And yes, how great is this? Puppies in the foreground. Every fundraiser needs puppies in the foreground,
I don't
right?
care what fundraiser it is. Puppy playground in the foreground.
Well, we are so thrilled, as you can tell, to be here tonight. Many of you have been bidding all week long on items, and some of you are just now joining us for PAWS Wild Night. Welcome.
Welcome. And during tonight's pre-show, we are talking to the experts at PAWS to learn more about the inspiring work that everyone out there, you are making possible with your support.
That's right. So to start the night off on the right paw,
well,
see what we did there?
That was pretty perfect. That'll be all night, everyone.
That's going to be all night. All right. We have, of course, our puppy playground, and there is a fundraising match. So here's how this works. If we raise $2,000 in the next 30 minutes, our friends at Providence, they are going to double your donations up to a total of $4,000. That's amazing.
And that is amazing, and not all. If we reach our goal, you will unlock the Puppy Playground treat cam.
Oh my gosh.
First, we turn on the cam, then we give each puppy a celebratory pup cake from the Downtown Dog Lounge Bakery, and you get to watch them lick up every crumb. I love when I give my pups some treats, so
yes.
I think everyone will like this a lot.
I know.
Puppies and treats.
Very excited. So again, everyone go to item number 9 right now. That is the Puppy Playground treat cam. It's at wildnight.ggo.bid. You were going to put that right there below us. Again, wildnight.ggo.bid. And here's what we recommend, by the way. We recommend that you watch the show on a bigger screen, like a laptop, then grab a second screen, like a phone or a tablet, and do your bidding and your donating there. That's where you want to go to wildnight.ggo.bid right now. Now, if you're at wildnight.ggo.bid for the first time, you can click Get Started, or maybe you need to log back in. Ultimately, you're going to create a profile, enter your credit card information, click the gavel icon, and you'll be all set and ready to help animals tonight. Now, there is a silent auction with some amazing items. It's happening right now. You can bid on items like naming these puppies.
That's the best.
All right, one puppy has already been named. 3 remain. So the Puppy Playground Treat Cam, of course, is up for bid as well. And every single live item, they are all up for bid right this second. And if you have questions, you can reach out to us in the YouTube chat.
All right, you can also give us a call on the helpline. That's 425-743-7297. Once you're all set up on wildnight.ggo.bid, you can say hi in the YouTube chat. Fred and I want to talk to you tonight, so be sure to introduce your furry friends as well, because we know while your name is important, because you'll be making the important donations, we want to know the names of your cats, your dogs, or if you have some other little critters around, we want to know about them too. So Fred, I don't know, but I cannot wait to see these puppies dive into the pupcakes. So we really need to get those donations going so we can see that sooner or later, because the pupcakes look wonderful, but the puppies look adorable.
Oh my gosh, I know. And when you combine pupcakes with puppies, magic happens.
Nothing goes wrong.
All right, well, again, it's up to you, PAWS supporters, to get us to $2,000 and treat those puppies with a downtown dog lounge bakery pupcake. We are watching, can we zoom in on that screen just a little bit more? Because I'm watching all of these people who are signing up. I can see Gabrielle, thank you so much for your generosity, buying a couple of spots there. And Elliot and Kathy and Yuka and Jill, Karen, Anna, all of them, Barbara, Megan, Suzanne, all of these people are jumping in. So again, that's item number 9, the Puppy Playground Treat Cam, so that we can unlock that $2,000 donation match from Providence and activate the Treat Cam. So again, we're watching all of these gifts coming in live. You can buy 2 spots, you can buy 4 spots, you can buy all the spots. You can just donate $2,000 right there and just guarantee that the puppies will get their treats. Now, if you are just now tuning in, we have a special donation match that you get to help unlock. Again, when you go to wildnight.ggo.bid, you get to help us reach $2,000 on item number 9, the Puppy Playground Treat Cam, where you've got 2 professional cameras ready to capture the magic. Speaking of magic, that $2,000 is magical because when we reach it together, it unlocks a match pledge by our friends at Providence. So $2,000 instantly becomes $4,000. But that's not all. As Farah said, if we hit the $2,000 goal, the Puppy Treat Cam, sponsored by Downtown Dog Lounge Bakery, gets turned on, and we get to see puppies with treats, my friends. All right, I'm going to take a look at some of the donations coming in, and we are going to head over to Farah for the brand new Wild Night Talk Show.
Oh my gosh, does this not look super cool?
I love seeing you over there. I know, can people see that we're in the same room? You're just, 30 feet away over there, so, or 50 somewhere. I'm not good at math.
I'm not good at that measurement
But
either.
yeah, there you are. There we go.
Hello.
See, there you are up there on the
Yes.
stage. I love, what a cool set
This
that
is a great setup. Fremont Studios definitely using their space. Awesome here. And we do have the PAWS Wild Night talk show set. So things are looking really cool here. And we want to introduce you to someone who is so intricate to the work here that PAWS does. So if we could get to the stage, the incredible Dr. Nikki Rosenhagen. She is the lead veterinarian for the wildlife efforts for PAWS. So we're going to bring her on up here. She came ready in her scrubs just in case, because we never know when duty calls. Nikki, thanks so much for being here.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
Great. It's
Awesome. Yes, so PAWS Wildlife, such a huge part of what PAWS does. Recently, I know a lot of us have seen, the haze in the air from the wildfires in Washington State. That also impacted wildlife incredibly. So 3 orphaned bear cubs recently getting some help from PAWS Wildlife. Could you tell us what happened there?
Yeah, so as you said, we have 3 cubs in care. In July, we admitted a cub from the Cedar Creek fire, and she had pretty extensive burns to her face, ears, and feet. And then in August, we actually had 2 cubs come in from the same area, the 25-mile fires. And We thought that they might be siblings. And so these bears have been in care with us, and I think we have a photo
Yes, we
to
have a
share.
few photos to share, and we'd love for you to tell us about the process, what we're seeing too.
Yeah, so in this first photo, this is the bear, this is the Cedar Creek bear, and this is the first time she was under anesthesia. It had been several days between when she was found, or when she was injured and when she came to PAWS, and so a lot of dead tissue scabbing that was building up. And so in this image, you can see we haven't done any wound management yet. We have bandages on her feet to try and rehydrate them before we do that procedure. She had a lot of swelling to the right side of her face, and actually we weren't even sure if her right eye was intact, and so waiting for weeks to see could she even see out of that eye.
All right, and when people look at a photo like this, they're probably feeling some of that compassion, that pain that you know that bear cub is going through.
Yeah.
So what sorts of things did this particular cub and the others have to go through in order to get better from those injuries?
All three of the cubs, so for a couple of weeks, every day they received pain management and anti-inflammatories, as well as antibiotics in order to make sure that they didn't develop secondary infections.
Okay.
And fortunately, in spite of their injuries, the bears maintained their appetite because we had to medicate them in food items because we're very hands-off. We need to maintain their wild nature. And so I don't think we missed a single dose. So they were very, very good patients. And in addition to the medications, they underwent the wound management under anesthesia every 2 to 4 days, kind of depending on when they're healing. So we have a series of photos here to
we'd
show
love to
as
see
well.
those.
Yeah. So in this first photo, this is that same bear after we've removed a lot of that tissue from her face, that dead scabbed tissue, and using some flush in order to clear the contaminants from that area as well. And then in the second photo, there is this is us bandaging her feet. So all three of these cubs had all of their paws bandaged for 1 to 2 weeks, depending on the severity of the injuries. And this was just in order to maintain contact with the medicated ointments and the bandages, as well as just keep the tissue clean and protected.
Incredible that you have paws and legs wrapped up, because if any of us have a cat or a dog, we know sometimes
Absolutely.
they don't do so great with that, but these bears were pretty tolerant of it.
They were pretty tolerant. The pair of siblings, the boys at the end, they didn't put up with it for too long. They were good for a little while, but actually, we have one more photo of the last.
Kind of an additional need for repairs and the injuries.
So the little girl who had wounds to her, she had burns to her face and ears. She actually had to wear that head bandage in order to keep her ears protected. And then because she had those significant burn injuries to her face, there was no way for us to wrap it. So we actually took, it's an impregnated bandage, and sutured it to her face.
Okay, wow.
I know, and you would think that she wouldn't tolerate that again, just like cats and dogs, but she had a very one-track mind. So as soon as we got food in her enclosure, she focused on that and left her bandages alone. So a really good patient.
And looking at all the photos, the process and everything like that, how are they doing now?
They're doing really well. All the bandages are off, the medications are finished. Yeah, and actually, just about a week and a half ago, we were able to reunite the two brothers. So, as we said, we weren't entirely sure that they were brothers. We do a lot of introducing bears to each other because we have lots of cubs every year, and often it takes days or a couple of weeks for them to kind of warm up to each other. But we opened the doors, these guys went in, and they clearly recognized each other.
That's amazing.
Interacting right away.
You do have a great photo to kind of depict that connection. We'd love to show everyone that right now.
So this is our cubs in a tub photo. So this is these guys sleeping together. And this is just, I think, a couple of days. They were sleeping together the night that they got back together. So I think really rewarding for our staff to see this, and wonderful for these guys. Reduces their stress level.
Absolutely.
They're much more comfortable in care now
Being
together.
back with their family, that's wonderful that you were able to do that. What's next for those siblings and the third cub?
So all of the bears will stay with us through the winter.
Okay.
We like to put them through a hibernation period if we can. It's natural for them. It's important for their normal development. And so as long as they stay healthy, we'll do that. And then when they wake up in the spring, it's just packing on the pounds, make sure they're nice and healthy. We provide a lot of natural foods and enrichment, lots of logs and leaves and things like that where they would naturally look for
Natural
food.
habitat.
Yeah, and then they spend a lot of time wrestling, which is building life skills, right? That we want them to be successful in the wild. And so these are all really important skills for them to build, hopefully to go home next spring.
Nikki, an incredible rescue story here with the bears. Other animals are also a part of these wildlife rescues. Are there any others that just come to mind that have been, just heartwarming to you and incredible to see happen?
Yeah, absolutely. We actually have 6 bald eagles in care right now that are still undergoing care before they get released. Baby bobcats, harbor seals, hummingbirds, all kinds of things. So the donations go to help all of these animals and more.
Absolutely. Everyone watching right now, your money is going to help continue helping cases like the 3 orphaned bears and all the other animals that Dr. Nikki Rosenhagen has also mentioned. Thank you for all your hard work in the team.
Yes.
Just hats off to you guys for what you're doing.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank
so
you.
we're going to switch from wildlife back to the puppies. Fred, I know you have a rough job tonight.
I know, it's
in the
tough.
puppy playground.
It's tough.
It's tough, but you got to do it.
It is tough, but someone has to sit here and manage the puppies. I love checking in. We've added some stairs now, so I can even lean in and say hello, check in with everybody. I like that it's nap time. These puppies are a little sleepy, and that's because they've heard that there are pupcakes coming, and so they've got to be prepared for the pupcakes. So this little guy here, I've been told someone made a donation of $250 to name you. These three, nameless as of now, but it's not too late, of course. You can jump in, make your donation, name the puppies. By the way, the puppy playground, I was saying it was item number 9. It's actually item number 11, and I know that because I just made my puppy playground donation. I want to make sure that we get to give these pupcakes to the puppies. So find item number 11, not item number 9. If you're just joining us, by the way, my name is Fred Northup Jr. This is the Puppy Playground, sponsored by our friends Downtown Dog Lounge. We've got a match challenge. So when you donate to that item number 11, it is being matched by Providence. And if we reach $2,000, then they will match us and we will raise $4,000. And when that happens, we're going to turn on the puppy treat cam. So head over to wildnight.ggo.bid right this second. Make a donation to item number 11, the puppy playground treat cam, to help us reach this important goal. Now, if you're in wildnight.ggo.bid for the first time, or if you need to log back in, just look for the button that says Get Started. You're going to create a profile, enter your credit card information, and you'll be all set to help animals tonight. Now, my suggestion is use 2 screens if you can. Again, one to watch on, one to bid on. That way you don't miss the puppy cam action. All right. Plus, there's a silent auction happening right this second where you can bid on the puppy treat cam and you can bid to name these puppies, plus all of the live auction items. They're all up for bid right now, too. Now, for all of the items, by the way, you can set a max bid by clicking the button that says Bid More. And if you have any questions, just reach out to us in the YouTube chat. We are watching the chat. I love seeing all the different people who are watching with their furried friends, even the three-legged hat trick watching from home. So thank you so much. And of course, if you've got any questions at all, our help phone number is below. It's 425-743-7297. So again, keep those donations coming in. I can see now, is that the name the puppy that I'm looking at up there? We've got 2 now, 2 that have been named. I see. There we go. We are continuing to watch your donations. So again, thank you to Sarah and Brent and Mark and Kathy, who all joined us. Again, I donated to the treat cam. I want to make sure that we get to give these puppies the treats they deserve. So we're going to go back to Farah on the set of what is already trending. It is the #1 virtual fundraiser talk show, and we call it the PAWS Wild Night Talk Show. Farah?
I love that because it is such a cool set, and I love that it's trending because all of you are on social media, using social media to watch us and to donate tonight. So one of the coolest things about PAWS is PAWS Cat City, an incredible place right here in Seattle that a lot of you may be familiar with. But if you're not, or you just want some more Cat City, we sent one of my wonderful coworkers, who you remember from last year's Wild Night, Amity Andrissi, out there to PAWS Cat City to give us an inside look.
Hi, I'm Amity Andrissi, host of New Day Northwest on King 5, and I'm here at PAWS Cat City. Now, I am a self-proclaimed crazy cat lady, so there is nowhere else I'd rather be than PAWS Cat City. PAWS has 2 cat adoption centers. All cats begin their journey at PAWS Linwood headquarters, where staff veterinarians take care of any medical needs. Many cats then head here to PAWS Cat City in Seattle's University District. This popular center has open colony rooms so cats can relax in a home-like setting. In fact, it looks like we have a transport unloading right meow. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Let's go check it out. y'all, this is Rebecca Ortel. She is the manager of PAWS Cat City. She gets to be with cats all day. I'm so jealous.
Hi, Amity.
I'm so glad that you're letting us come and check out the facility. Why is this place so special?
So come on with me and I'll show you.
All right.
As you can see, our colonies have an open setting so that cats can really express their natural behaviors, whether it's climbing and perching, whether it's playing, as you see they're going here. They have lots of places where they can tuck, lounge, nap, and really show off who they are. And in addition, then our adopters get the opportunity to really spend time with them in that setting and figure out who is the best match for them.
I mean, that's gotta be the hardest part because a lot of these cats have shelter stress, right? What is that and how do you work with it?
Cats can experience fear, anxiety, and especially frustration. Back in 2018, we began 4 months of intensive work with the Jackson Galaxy Project.
Oh, he's so cool.
He developed a really cool program that uses clicker training to encourage cats to engage with adopters. It engages all of their natural behaviors, it builds their confidence, and they really get to have choice in the process because in the shelter, cats' choices are so limited, right? They don't know what's coming, when to expect it, what the schedule is. With that program, they really get to experience all of those things. Suddenly everything becomes predictable. That reduces that stress.
I cannot even imagine how many cats you've helped.
Since we began that program here at Cat City, we have placed over 4,700 cats and kittens in permanent homes.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
wonderful. You guys are really amazing. What about, any cats that you saw bloom recently? Like any examples that you have to share?
You know, my favorite one is actually one of the very first cases we worked with, and she's typical of a lot of cases we've seen since. Her name was Missy. When Missy came into our shelter, she was really scared and intimidated, and she was just hunkered down hiding in her litter box. I kid you not, within 2 sessions, that first day of working with the program, we were able to move her from that litter box into a hidey bin.
Wow.
And by the second day of the program, she was actually flirting and rolling over and really engaging with our people. Still very shy, but all of a sudden she was showing off this cute personality of who she could be. It took us about 2 weeks to get her ready. I will tell you what, she really didn't experience any back steps, and the second day she was down here, she found an amazing home. You know what, Amity? We've got some wonderful adopters visiting here. Why don't we go on in and have a conversation?
Oh, absolutely. Well, hello, ladies. What brings you to PAWS Cat City today?
We heard that this is like the place to go to get to know a cat before you adopt. So we just wanted to come and hang out and see if it's a good mix. And it's really amazing.
I think he does. How's the experience been so far?
It's awesome. We get to see their different personalities. So that's what I really appreciate about these little colonies.
I'm not sure about you, but I think this one's fallen in love with you.
I know. That's Pluto, yeah.
Yes.
So sweet.
And this one's kind of eyeballing me too.
He took a little bit of time to get to know us, but he's opened up a little bit.
Yeah.
It is the community support that makes this possible, and if it weren't for those who foster, adopt, and donate, these cats wouldn't have the future that they do that is just so perfect. Thanks to Cat City for having us. Back to you, Farah.
Amity, thank you so much for that awesome look at PAWS Cat City. I am now very excited to welcome Jackson Galaxy, which I think you kind of need no introduction, so we're going to leave it at that, Jackson, because you are such a big name around the world, but definitely here in Seattle, and we're so excited to have you here tonight for Wild Night. You have actually gone to PAWS Cat City quite a few times. Tell us about those experiences when you're there.
And I'm not exaggerating. First of all, I'm just very stoked to be here tonight. I went to Cat City and immediately fell in love. They embrace all of the things that I really try to advocate for when it comes to the well-being of cats while they're waiting to be adopted. These guys just went for it in every sense of the word, from environmental enrichment to working with clicker training through the Cat Positive program. When they do something there, they do it with gusto, and that's what I want to see.
And speaking of the Cat Positive program, it's so unique, and it's really, I think, just so animal forward. When you watch some of the things that happen with a cat as they make that transformation, tell us more about that program and why you think it's just so important for people to know more about it and to perhaps, look into it for themselves, for their cats.
Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, first of all, from a shelter perspective, from a rescue perspective, cats just don't get to be cats very often, and they are also coming in with whatever degree of trauma, whether they came in off the street, whether they were surrendered from a home, whether we don't know what their past was. Once they come into Cat City or to the other PAWS facility, it's starting from square one with some trauma. So having an interactive way to work with cats, i.e. clicker training, getting them to do silly little tricks like a high five or a sit or just touching their nose to something or walking around an agility course, it just keeps mind and body active, and it fosters new human positive associations, and that's really important. And I think one of the other elements of it when it comes to what people can do at home, somebody adopts a cat who's been through the Cat Positive program. Now they get home, continue the work. So that cat's confidence that's been built through that program continues in the new home. And it also, by the way, I think that the public perception of cats in general, that you can't train cats, they won't listen to you, they don't care. It proves that they do form these kinds of tight bonds that I think we usually just, give to dogs for the most part.
A cat's bond is very special. Once you gain that trust, it's like no other relationship. I grew up with cats and definitely see their personalities come out once they feel more comfortable. Jackson, before we let you go, a couple fun cat questions for you. Do you have a favorite cat pun?
I'm a big fan of the cat's pajamas, only because the vision
Yes.
of cat's pajamas makes me laugh, and I have no idea. I mean, when you think about it, where did that come from?
Right.
That's
It kind
for
of look
another
like
day.
pajamas all the time. My cat back home with my mama in the Midwest, her name's Augustine, and she's got the striped pajamas on watching us right now. So she would agree with
Oh,
you.
is that what it is?
Yeah, so the little striped pajamas that she has on. And one last one for you. If you could be a cat, would you be long-haired, short hair, specific coloring?
First of all, I think I'd go for the long hair because I've been missing hair for so long that just the idea of having hair that would just like flap in the wind, I think would be just a dream come true. And other than that, I think I'd love to be an orange tabby just because the reputation of just being out there for fun and playing all the time and, just that personality that I've seen in so many orange tabby. So I'd be an orange tabby, long-haired cat.
Awesome. I love that so much. Jackson Galaxy, thank you for being with us for Wild Night. Right now, we're going to switch from cats to dogs and head over to Fred, who is just having way too much fun with the puppies tonight.
I know, life is good. Life is good. I love the puppies. They're so cute. They're tuckered out, but don't worry. They're going to come to life, of course, magically when the treats come. We are, of course, only minutes away from our main program and auction. It's starting at 7 o'clock, so we're about 5 minutes away. So keep those donations coming in. Last time I checked, we were only about $400 away from unlocking the puppy treat cam. So go to item number 11, make your gift. Thank you so much. I saw somebody just gave 4. So again, I want to thank all of you for doing that. Jonathan and Jody Still purchased 4. Make sure that you jump in so that we can unlock that treat cam. But I want to give a big thank you to our presenting sponsor, Downtown Dog Lounge. Right now, they're hosting a PAWS Wild Night viewing party at their dog yard bar in Ballard. We've sent a few PAWS volunteers to help out as they celebrate safely outdoors. So we want to check in with our volunteers and see what's happening at the dog yard bar. Take a look.
Hey everyone, my name is Elise Vincentini and I'm the owner here at the Dog Yard Bar. We are having such a great time at the Wild Nights viewing party, and tonight we are here with Jill Jones, one of the board members of PAWS, and her wonderful pup Wiley. Wiley has been a long-time Downtown Dog Lounge client for years. We've got Caspers who are doing amazing catered vegetarian and vegan food, and everyone's digging into it, drinking their wine. Hopefully everyone will be donating to PAWS tonight. Thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. So
A huge thank you
Amazing.
to them. A huge thank you to Downtown Dog Lounge. Now, it looks like folks and their pups are having so much fun at your dog yard bar outdoor venue. We certainly miss gathering in person, especially like that, with the dogs around, that sort of thing.
Absolutely.
So we're so thrilled to see our supporters finding safe ways to come together to help cats, dogs, and wild animals. So thank you for showing up for PAWS and tuning into our pre-show.
Yes, for those of you just joining in, we're minutes away from our main program starting at 7. Farah and I, we're here. We've got the Puppy Playground sponsored by the Downtown Dog Lounge Bakery. We have a donation match from Providence to unlock. Right now, we are just $250 away. If we can raise $2,000 in the next few minutes total, then they're going to match us with $2,000, and we're going to turn on the cameras on the puppies, and my daughter is here to deliver some treats.
I'm excited about that.
So we're going to kick off the main program and auction in less than 2 minutes or so stay close by, grab a quick glass of whatever your favorite beverage is. 7 o'clock, we are starting with the Puppy Playground Treat Cam, so make sure you make those donations. If you've already given once, you can give again. We've got to get to $2,000 raised in the next few minutes. So everyone, thank you so much. Go to item number 11. Thank you everyone who's already helped these puppies earn delicious pupcakes from the Downtown Dog Lounge Bakery. Thank you, of course, to the generous folks at Providence who are going to match the $2,000 that we are raising right now. Our $2,000 can become $4,000, and we're so close right now.
And as we get ready to set up for the Puppy Playground Treat Cam, be sure you're ready too. The silent auction and live auction items are all up for bid right now. Here's what we recommend to get started for the bidding. So watch the show on your bigger screen like a laptop, or if you have a smart TV, that's a great way. You feel like you've got the power in your hands with your laptop or your phone and watching on a TV or a laptop. Grab that second screen, phone or tablet, and go to wildnight.ggo.bid right now. And if you're in the wildnight.ggo bid already for the first time, actually, you need to go back and just click Get Started.
That's
so if you need to refresh or you need to sign back in, don't worry. We're going to be here, and you can get your donations in.
That's right. Well, great news. We've got 60 seconds until our main program starts, but we are over $2,000 raised in the Puppy Cam. That means that we've activated the match, so we have raised over $4,000. Now, if you received a unique bidding link by text or by email, you can also just click that. Again, you're going to create your profile, enter your credit card information, click the gavel icon, you'll be ready. There's the silent auction happening right now. You've got to bid right now because the silent items are closing down at 7:15 p.m. Plus, we've got the always popular PAWS calendar where your animal could be featured in the calendar. So you get to pick the month that speaks to you and bid on that, but it's all going away at 7:15 p.m. So again, your animal could be featured in the calendar. So keep going, keep bidding. So what month would you pick, do you think?
I think I would pick December just so then I can put all the dogs in like a cute little Christmas box. And
oh my gosh.
Get them all dressed up. Santa, elf, reindeer.
All right, so if you've got questions, reach out to us in the YouTube chat. Keep bidding. We've got less than 30 seconds until our program starts. We'll keep the helpline up and active. You can see that below, but we're going to see you back in just a few seconds. 7 p.m. is the official kickoff to PAWS Wild Night. Well, here we are. Oh my goodness, look at this, look at the fun, look at the puppies.
Looks great.
Oh, this is so exciting. My friends, we've already had an exciting pre-show.
Yes,
this has been good.
We have a very exciting night ahead.
If you're just joining us because your prompt Welcome to PAWS Wild Night. This is a virtual gala benefiting PAWS. I just want to say thank you for being here. By being here, you are helping cats and dogs and wild animals have a second chance. You are being a hero to an animal in need. So thank you for what you're about to do. My name is Fred Northup Jr. I am thrilled to be your auctioneer with these great puppies here.
I know, and I'm hearing the puppy whimpers. It's so cute. I'm Farah Jadrin, weekend morning news anchor for King 5 TV. I'm so excited to be here. This is my first official fundraiser in Seattle since coming here. So thank you, PAWS. I love that. Important question. How much fun are these puppies? They're so beautiful.
I'm so
Listen to the
excited
whimpers.
about the puppies.
So cute.
If you're just tuning in, we're kicking off PAWS Wild Night with something special this year. During the pre-show, we raised over $2,000,
Awesome.
which our friends at Providence matched, meaning we raised over $4,000. And because we unlocked the match, we also unlocked the Puppy Playground Treat Cam. So we saved the special moment of activating the Treat Cam so that every PAWS supporter tuning in could start the night off with a big smile. So with that, let's turn on the Treat Cam.
Yes.
And here we go. There is your live shot of sleeping puppies. But don't worry.
I think they were dreaming about the treat.
Oh my gosh,
so
they don't even know what's about to happen.
They don't. So we're going to treat these puppies and bringing over the wonderful honor of giving these great treats to the puppies is your daughter Zola.
That's right. That's my daughter Zola. Today is Zola's 12th birthday. She moved her birthday party just so she could be here supporting the animals. So this is a girl who loves animals and said, wait a minute, I get to give puppies some treats. So here we go, Zola. We are going to let you.
The honors.
Yeah, and if you want, you can step all the way in even, if that makes it easier. Whatever, you're a professional.
This is a rough job.
Yes. Zola also does aerial acrobatics, so she's got good balance. So, all right, we're going to put some.
Oh, we got some interest going.
We'll put those down in front of the cameras, too, if we could. There we go. Very nice.
Intriguing. The
Oh my
puppies
gosh.
are learning so many things.
They're like, what is happening here? He's like, I don't even know. Too exciting. All right, hi, puppy.
Oh, my goodness.
This one's like, I don't even know. Is that a. Here, look.
They're just so used to mommy for now that this is a real treat for them.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yes. We're discovering.
This is exciting. Hi,
So
puppy.
cute. But
You
see,
want some
they're
more?
kind of doing what I would do is
some more?
to lick the frosting. Then you have the cake, right?
Oh, my goodness. This one's like, that tasted good, but.
Oh my goodness. How
This
much
is very exciting.
fun.
So Zola, you can just put a bunch down in front of everybody now. Go crazy.
Yeah, Zola,
Deliver
what's
these
fun on your
puppies.
birthday?
I know. So again, your generosity made this happen. $2,000 raised. This was like, I don't know about it. Yeah, Zola, you can keep petting this one.
If these were adult dogs, these would be gone. My 3 pups would have devoured these. Oh, there we go. Look at sharing is caring.
Oh my goodness. This is the best.
That is amazing.
I love this.
Oh,
And again,
that's so cute.
over $4,000 raised in the pre-show. Absolutely amazing. Zola, thank you for being our distributor of puppy treats.
Very important job.
Yes, thank you for, of course, taking time away from your birthday to do this. We really appreciate that, too. Oh, my goodness. Zola, maybe bring one treat home for our puppies that are sitting at home right now. That's the best.
Oh.
Someone's warming up. This is wonderful. All right. Well, that, of course, was the most important part of the evening.
It really was.
But we want to make sure that everyone knows that there's an online silent auction that's going to close in less than 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So get in those final bids. The world-famous PAWS calendar is back. All right, now, it's one thing to pick up a calendar that's filled with animals. It's another thing to pick it up and see your animal. All right, your pet's portrait could be in the PAWS calendar. So make sure you bid so your pet can be world famous.
And it's so easy to play along. If you can watch this show on your bigger screen like a laptop or smart TV, then grab your other screen like a phone or a tablet and then go to wildnight.ggo.bid. If you're there for the first time or need to log in, just click the button that says Get Started. Do that right now, and that's how you'll be able to help cats, dogs, and wild animals tonight.
That's right. So again, bid quickly. The silent auction closing in just over 5 minutes at 7:15 p.m. Pacific, so just a few minutes away. Now, things, of course, are different this year. But we're going to keep it as fun and as simple as possible for those of you joining us from the comfort of your homes. Of course, a great benefit of being virtual is that your four-legged friends can be with you while you support PAWS.
I love that.
That's so cool. So let us know in the chat what animals are watching with you. We saw a lot of people talking about the animals that were with them, including some fosters that are out there. So tell us in the chat. You are the voice for the animals tonight, and that includes in the chat.
Yes.
So, Farah, which of your pets is watching from home right now?
I have 3 at home watching right now, and you're going to see them on your screen now. I am holding Jack and Bogey. Jack, our dachshund, Bogey, our pug. My husband holding our biggest dog like a baby, because that makes sense. That's Bear. Bear and Bogey are our rescues. All of you are at home. I hope you're being good. I left them with a couple of treats, as I usually do. Mommy loves you, and I will see you soon.
Well, here, Zola and I are here, but at home is Ashley and Bowen, and they are with our 2 adopted dogs, Lincoln and Brennan, who are watching and very excited to be supporting PAWS tonight. And of course, as you all watch with your furry friends, no pressure, but your pets are watching you tonight to see how generous you are, so don't let them down. All right, we're going to get started. And of course, we should also mention that we're using technology. So if you're watching YouTube and you ever have a problem like the audio and video get out of sync, just refresh your browser and most problems will be magically fixed.
And to officially kick things off, we want to welcome PAWS CEO Heidi Wills Yamada.
Hello, and welcome to PAWS Wild Night, a benefit for animals. We're glad to have you join us for this special evening. As we begin our program, I want to thank you for your continued support of PAWS. This year has been another one of change and challenges for all of us. But because of you and donors like you, we're continuing to provide essential services to animals and people in our community every single day. Tonight, I'd like to tell you about a few success stories made possible thanks to your generous support. After offering animal adoption services last year by phone, email, and by appointment, we were thrilled to open our doors this past summer. Members of the public are welcome to come into our shelter to view and adopt animals. It is a joy for us to see families in our facilities again and to be able to watch as beautiful dogs and cats find their forever homes. A few months ago, we received a special stray kitten. His story has been an inspiration to our staff and volunteers, and we hope you like it too. George came to PAWS through one of our rescue partners. Once he was safely in our care, we got to work finding him a home. We connected with a family who had adopted other special needs cats from PAWS, and they warmly welcomed George into their lives. Today, George is surrounded by the love of his human family, where he also enjoys playing with their other blind cat, Juno. Sometimes animals come to PAWS and they are ready for adoption, like George. But some animals come in need of extra time and care before they can find their forever family. Usually, senior dogs take some extra nurturing and TLC. Katie arrived at PAWS earlier this year in poor condition, missing most of her fur and all of her teeth. She spent 4 months in a foster home healing until an adopter with a soft spot for senior animals saw her photo and embraced Katie's graying muzzle. Today, Katie is safe in a loving home with 2 other senior dogs. Her adopter says that Katie's sweet temperament shows that no matter what trauma some companion animals may have experienced, their unconditional love for us remains. It can be especially hard on a senior animal when they lose their home. Katie was alone and scared when she came to PAWS, but now she's enjoying a happy retirement.
Look at you, good girl.
On behalf of George, Katie, and all the animals you've helped save, thank you. At PAWS, we don't just provide life-saving care for cats, dogs, and wild animals. We also offer educational programs for youth designed to inspire compassion and respect for all animals. For the past year, we've continued teaching our well-received Kids Who Care program remotely over Zoom. This school year, we're excited to be driving to schools, getting back inside classrooms to teach 4th graders about taking compassionate action for animals. And if you ask the teachers, they're excited too.
And it has been the most positive, enlightening, just joyous event of the entire school year. The kids absolutely love when PAWS comes into the classroom to teach them about the things that they love most, which is animals.
I love having PAWS in my classroom. The kids are so excited to see Miss Katie or Miss Bailey come by each week and teach them how to be responsible pet owners. Thank you, PAWS. You guys are awesome.
These educational programs are an integral part of our vision for a world where young people recognize the intrinsic value of animals and demonstrate compassion and respect for them. Our efforts to create a better world for animals and for people have never been more critical. Calls from the public to our Wildlife Center have increased dramatically, and this year we've received a staggering number of animals that have been injured or orphaned from extreme weather events that our region is experiencing with greater frequency and intensity. In care right now, we have 3 black baby bears that were severely burned in the wildfires in eastern Washington. One cub was temporarily blinded by her injuries, and another had to crawl on his elbows because of the painful burns on his paws. People and property are devastated by wildfires, and wild animals and their habitats are harmed too. But because of people like you, there's hope. Your support of PAWS is life-saving. 3 baby bears are receiving expert medical care so that they have a chance to heal and return to the wild, thanks to you and the generous support of our community. And with your help, we can continue to provide life-saving care for animals in need. We're glad to have you here tonight to help make a positive difference for cats, dogs, and wildlife. Beautiful animals like George and Katie and the wildlife bear cubs, whose lives have been saved by your generous support. Thank you for sharing your compassion and your commitment with PAWS. We hope you enjoy the show.
And we know you will. Thank you so much, Heidi, for showing us the reason why we are all here. As Heidi said, your donations tonight will save lives. It is that simple. Now, if you're just joining us, you can bid on the live auction items. The silent items are just seconds away from closing at 7:15 p.m. Pacific. So grab a second device like a phone. Go to wildnight.ggo.bid to get started. Again, the silent closing at 7:15 p.m. any second now. We're going to close the live items later during the program. And Farah, we also have some very cool PAWS items that people can get.
We definitely do. So we want to talk wine. And of course, if you couldn't tell already, I am not talking wine for me personally, but maybe one of my friends or Mama, because I know she's watching. Let's talk item number 15. We have cases of an exclusive Balboa wine from PAWS. This is such a unique item for wine lovers because you're going to have your choice to purchase a case of 2017 Syrah or a 2018 Cabernet Sauvignon. But there's even more to it. The wine is elegantly presented in a gorgeous bottle adorned with custom artwork by PAWS staff member and artist Lynn Jefferson, inspired by a bobcat who came to PAWS.
Yeah,
So
now these bottles
wonderful.
obviously make great gifts over the holidays. Plus, I like to say, listen, you're going to drink wine anyway. You might as well get this exclusive wine, drink that beautiful bottle, and know that every sip is helping animals at PAWS. Now, if you appreciate wine, art, and animals, item 15 is just for you, and you are buying by the case. And as you wine lovers probably already know, a case is 12 bottles. So 12 bottles per case.
Awesome. And we also have the Glassy Babies. Who doesn't love Glassy Babies votive with a motive philosophy? So wonderful. This local philanthropic company makes beautiful glass votives and also gives people the chance to give back to many causes, and that's by getting this wonderful prize. So guess what they did for PAWS? They made us our own votive called Compassion. Item number 14, PAWS Glass Baby Votive, features a silhouette of a cat, dog, and bear, all etched into the glass. It's an item that you will find only at PAWS Wild Night.
Yes, of course. And of course, it's in the beautiful PAWS orange color. So if you want that Glassy Baby, we're selling, it's item number 14. It's a buy it now price of $125. And that amount is meaningful because when you purchase this PAWS Glassy Baby votive, you cover the cost of bringing a dog or a cat from an overwhelmed shelter to safety at PAWS. So buy it for yourself. You can show it off your compassion for the animals. Buy it for the animal lovers in your life too. They make great gifts, of course, and they come packaged in a white box with a ribbon along with a wrapped tea light and a special message from PAWS and Glassy Baby.
And your purchase of items like the Compassion Votive go to the fund that has the PAWS mission at the forefront, to help animals in need. We have a video showcasing the PAWS Wildlife Center and the inspiring work they did this past year, helping injured and orphaned wild animals. You make these stories happen. Your support tonight will help many more animals just like these. am a huge fan of seals.
I know.
So to see that finishing
Sealed
shot
with
like
a
that.
kiss. Come
Sealed
on,
with a kiss.
people.
I love the little whiskers there. Just by watching that, I hope everyone knows there is never a dull day. Always an action-packed day of what PAWS Wildlife Center can do. So many wild animals from so many situations are being helped by PAWS.
I know, it's amazing the diversity of animals there, from the songbirds to the bobcats, the bears.
Birds of prey, so many.
It's amazing. Who knew you could get geese to foster goslings? I'm learning here, people. That's just amazing work. Now, before we jump into finishing the live auction items, we've got our first three that we're going to close down shortly. But first, we're going to welcome PAWS CEO Heidi Wills-Yamada right here, live to the stage. You saw her before. We're going to bring her here. So Heidi and Farah are going to trade places so that we can acknowledge some important local businesses and socially distance our way up. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Fred. I wanted to be here in person to thank our sponsors. We are so grateful for them. These businesses have no doubt been impacted by the pandemic, but they are still showing up for PAWS and for the animals. First, to our presenting sponsor, Downtown Dog Lounge. Downtown Dog Lounge has continued to be a generous supporter of PAWS, even when economic times are tough, and we're so thankful. They have 3 businesses in the greater Seattle area: Downtown Dog Lounge Dog Daycare in several locations, Downtown Dog Lounge Bakery here in Fremont, and Dog Yard Bar in Ballard. We are joined together knowing that having animal companions in our lives makes us happier and healthier. Please join me in watching this special message from presenting sponsor, Downtown Dog Lounge.
An organization devoted to helping animals in need.
Downtown Dog Lounge has been taking care of the pups of Seattle since 2002. This family and female-owned business started with dog daycare, boarding, grooming, and training. Today, there are 3 Downtown Dog Lounge locations in South Lake Union, Ballard, and Elliott Inner Bay neighborhoods. The business was started with a top-notch pet care service standard, offering peace of mind in a safe and loving environment. We know how hard it is to leave your pup at home, and more so when you travel. Our friendly staff and live webcams help you feel comfortable knowing your pooch is in good hands. Whether you have an active puppy in need of exercise and socialization, or an elderly dog that prefers peace and quiet.
Seniors rule.
We offer puppy nursery,
Heading into the nursery.
indoor and outdoor parks, and a senior center for optimal comfort and care. DDL offers home-baked customer treats and quality cakes to celebrate your pup's adoption or birthday. All products are made fresh in our Fremont Dog Bakery.
Hazel, is it your birthday? She says, I'm gonna get it.
I want it.
It's important that we serve the dog community with what they want and need, especially in tough times like we've had with COVID. So we opened the Dog Yard Bar in Ballard, an indoor, outdoor, leash-free dog park and bar, open 7 days a week with boulders, tunnels, live music, and good food for people and their pups. We serve only local beer, wine, seltzer, and cider. Try any of our 5 locations and we guarantee your pup's tail will be wagging.
We're proud to join PAWS in its mission to help cats, dogs, and wild animals go home and thrive, whether that home is the family or the forest.
Thank you for supporting our small business.
Thank you, Downtown Dog Lounge. We'd also like to thank Mud Bay, King 5, Columbia Bank, Providence, Alyssa Rose Photography, DCG1, Alaska Airlines, Alpha Graphics, Glassy Baby, Heffron Transportation, Oka Cat, Trico Companies, and Fremont Studios. Thank you again to our partners in the community, and thanks to each and every one of you watching and being here tonight to support the animals. We can't do our work without you. Bid high and have fun.
Well, thank you again so much for being here. Thank you
Fred.
for your leadership also during these challenging times. It's amazing what you're able to accomplish. Thank you, of course, to our sponsors, and thank you again, Heidi, for being here. You know, the whole PAWS team, the board, are absolutely outstanding. We're so grateful for them. So let's keep things moving here. Thank you. Well, we're going to welcome Farah back up on stage because it's live auction time. It's very exciting. So I know that we're all ready. We're excited. People are jazzed. Hopefully you have gone to wildnight.ggo.bid and got set up, because that is how you bid and how you donate. So are you ready?
I am so ready, Fred. And these items are already up for bid. Just grab the second device in your hand. Remember, you want to have that power, so you have your hands free to do that, and keep watching us. So get that right now. Go to wildnight.ggo.bid quickly if you want to win the prizes you've had your eyes on.
That's right. It's about time to close our first 3 live auction items. Now, normally when we're in person, of course, we would close items one at a time. But because we're virtual, we're actually going to close them in groups. So items 1, 2, and 3, they're all going to close together in just over 4 minutes.
That's right. The first items up for bid. Item number 1, your dog's adorable image wrapped on the PAWS vehicle. That is so cool. Item number 2, your cat's beautiful image wrapped onto the PAWS vehicle. And item number 3 is an open cockpit flight in a vintage Boeing NTS-5 Stearman. So very unique prizes here.
So cool here. Now, to help you bid, of course, we're going to put up a 4-minute countdown timer. You're going to have 4 final minutes to finish your bidding on items 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you need help winning, or if you really just want to bid on every item at the same time, here's my pro tip. You can set a maximum bid by clicking Bid More on any item. Click the button that says Bid More, and you'll actually have 2 choices. You can bid more instantly. You can just jump the bid from $1,000 to $2,000. Or you can click the Max Bid button, and the computer will automatically bid for you up to your max bid every time you are outbid. It'll automatically bid for you, so you can just kick back and relax. So set your max bid really high so you don't get outbid. Again, click the button that says Bid More, then look for the button that says Max Bid. And if you're not 100% sure you're seeing the most recent bids, just refresh your bidding page. All right, everyone, get ready to finish bidding on items 1, 2, and 3. They've been open all week, but we're going to put 4 minutes on the clock. On your mark, get set, bid. All right, let's talk about items 1, 2, and 3 while everyone watches the clock. As you can see, time is ticking away.
All right, so item number 1 is your dog's adorable image on the PAWS vehicle. Item number 2 is your cat's adorable image on the PAWS vehicle. You buy one side of the vehicle or both, and your cat or dog's image will be on the PAWS vehicle.
So cool.
I want everyone to imagine that. Look at the car. It's driving around, but your pooch or your feline is on that car. That's so cool. It's going to drive around transporting animals being helped around the Puget Sound. That is awesome. So imagine how proud you would be to see your dog or cat's image prominently displayed on the PAWS transport van that's already doing incredible work in our community and helping animals, and also with those wonderful people working on the PAWS team throughout the Puget Sound. So thank you to our donors, Alpha Graphics and Chuck Stempler. Fred, this is such a unique item. It's a one-of-a-kind thing you can only buy right now, and you're gonna help PAWS.
That's right, so we're gonna check back in on the items of bidding number 1 and number 2, starting with auction item number 1. Now currently, it's like dog people versus cat people right now. Sarah Carter is in the lead at $1,500. That means Jill Jones was outbid. Danielle, you were outbid. Suzanne, you were outbid. Everyone's got to jump in if you want to see your animal on the on the side right there, your dog on the side. Meanwhile, we've got the cats number 2 checking in right there. One of our sponsors, Chuck, was just outbid by Diane, so Diane is now in the lead at $1,500. Chuck, that means you have been outbid. So has Danielle and Suzanne. So, my friends, this is your chance right now. You got to bid quickly. There can only be one dog and one cat. All right, so you can see 2 minutes remain. 2 minutes remain. And again, set a max bid if you really want to win. Click the button that says bid more, set your max bid, and then click max bid. So let's move on to item number 3 because we've got less than 2 minutes left, and this one's really cool.
Less than 2 minutes. We're getting down to the wire. Tonight's third item is a scenic open cockpit flight in a vintage Boeing Stearman. So you want to talk about a once-in-a-lifetime experience? This is what you're getting right here. This particular Stearman trained Navy pilots at Naval Air Station Corpus Christi. It underwent a complete 3-year ground-up restoration and was then returned to museum quality. You and the pilot, Gary Allen, will embark on a scenic flight over beautiful Snohomish County. And Gary just recently retired as a senior captain with Delta Airlines. After 37 years, he's logged 33,000 plus hours. So we're going to say this, you're in very good hands.
He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing. So take a look at this video. This is pretty cool if you're into planes, but then also having this extra open cockpit experience. It's so cool. So if you're daring enough, you can even encourage Gary to do some acrobatics for you. I would watch the video of it just because of what's happening right now. I probably wouldn't do that myself, so do it for me. Thank you, Gary and Donna Allen, for this wonderful, wonderful item.
I love that plane. I love watching that video. And I love, you've got someone who's that experienced as a pilot, so, you feel safe going up there. That's absolutely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. So again, checking in on this item right now, the top bid, $3,000.
Wow.
Oh no, we need to be looking at item number 3 right now. We're on item number 3. So if we could check in on item number 3, is that where we are? Yes. So the top bid, $2,200. That is Deborah Strong outbidding Emily. Emily and Deborah have been going back and forth. We're going to see who wins. I know. So Deborah currently in the lead with only 13 seconds left. Time is ticking away.
10.
So now we are using the internet. Of course, there might be a slight lag between when the clock hits 0 and when those items fully close. So make sure, of course, you keep bidding until the items are fully closed on your phone. Set your max bid high. But time is up.
That's it.
Our first 3 items, we are shutting those down now. Congratulations to our first 3 auction item winners. Now, before we get to our next groups of auction items, we're going to take a break and let all of you raise your virtual paddles to make a difference in the lives of animals and the people who love them. So we're going to bring PAWS CEO Heidi Wills-Yamada back to this stage for this very special moment. So we're once again going to give you the opportunity to trade places, and we're going to bring our fearless leader. And after our next video, you simply need to go to wildnight.ggo.bid to make your 100% tax-deductible donation. Now, we're all here because we love animals. We appreciate the joy, the love that they bring into our lives. So simply look for the button that says Donate Now. And remember, you'll be giving cats, dogs, and wild animals who come to PAWS a second chance.
While PAWS Wild Night looks different coming to you in your home, the cause you're supporting remains the same. Because of you, PAWS is a safe place for animal moms and their babies who end up in overcrowded shelters. We provide these moms the medical care and time to nurture their kittens and puppies in a safe environment. But PAWS provides so much more than just care and comfort. Your donations give these moms and babies a second chance at a happy life with a loving, forever family. Every animal that comes to PAWS has a story. This next video tells just one of the thousands of stories we see every year in our shelter. Take a look.
neutering is the only solution to overpopulation by stopping those litters from being born. At PAWS, we spay and neuter every animal before they get adopted, and that's making a huge difference to stop overpopulation in our community.
Well, right now, you can save the life of an animal like Ashlyn, who's in desperate need of help from someone like you. Your gift right now provides safety and comfort and life-saving medical care. So again, just go to wildnight.ggo.bid, click the button on the upper corner there, the upper right that says Donate Now. And we want to make this easy for you. So if you have any technical issues or if you want to make a pledge through a foundation or pay by any other means, our helpline number is on the screen below. We've got eager staff ready to help. And you can watch these, if you see Barbara right there, you can watch these gifts coming in live. You can see the generosity happening live. We hope everyone is inspired to join us. Our goal is 100% participation. We're going to start at a big number and work our way down. We just hope everyone will dig deep. Our top level is, you can see, $25,000. If you can join us at $25,000, please do. And Heidi, we've got a lead $25,000 donation to announce. That's amazing.
We sure do. Swanee and Russ Kastner are starting us out tonight with a $25,000 gift. Thank you so much to Swanee and Russ Kastner for your tremendous generosity. Because of you, PAWS can rise up to meet the need to help cats, dogs, and wild animals with nowhere else to go.
Yeah, let's get that thermometer back up if we can, because I want to see the generosity coming in. If you can join them at $25,000, please do. So many animals are in need. You know, the average cost of care for a dog from intake all the way until that pup is adopted is $380. And with gift of $25,000, you give 66 homeless dogs like Ashlyn a second chance at life and a loving family to cherish them. So if you can join us at $25,000 or any gift that is truly meaningful to you and your family, especially as you reflect on what animals mean to you in your life, both in your home and in your neighborhood and in the community, please dig deep and join us. Now, our next level is $10,000. If you can join us at $10,000, please do. And let me tell you what your donation could do at this level. A gift at the $10,000 level could provide a year of life-saving care to 3 orphaned bears. Now, it can cost an average of $3,300 to care for one bear cub. So bear cubs often stay at PAWS for a year, and they require, of course, nutritious food and enrichment and medical care. Your gift of $10,000 is literally life-saving.
And I am thrilled to announce that we have 2 amazing donors step up already at the $10,000 level. Thank you to Janet Strauss and Kit Rainey for your generous $10,000 gift. And thank you, Jim and Karen Carson, for your $10,000 donation. What an incredibly generous gift to the animals.
Yeah, now let's go back to that thermometer. I love seeing the thermometer if we can. If the thermometer is sitting quietly, sometimes you have to refresh the thermometer. This is technology, so if you have to refresh the thermometer, do it. If you can join them at $10,000, please do. We're watching your gifts, of course, coming in live. We're seeing generosity coming in right now. It's so inspiring to see the community coming together for the animals. So I think we might need to refresh this thermometer right next to me. But we're going to keep it going because our next level is $5,000. $5,000. Cats, dogs, wild animals with nowhere else to go. They need you right now. Again, the average cost to care for a dog from intake through adoption, $380. So you'll be giving 13 dogs a second chance at a happy and healthy life. And let's not forget the 13 families who will be changed forever by the profound love of an animal companion.
We want to thank our lead $5,000 donors, Lynn Tangent and Dick Barbieri. Thank you so much. We also have received a gift of $5,000 from David Short. Thank you, David, so much. And Betsy Pepper Larson. Thank you.
That's right. We've got screens all around us. We've got this big screen showing us all of these gifts coming in live. So everybody, keep it coming. If you haven't made your gift right yet, now is your chance. If you need to go find your wallet, we'll wait. We're here. We're hanging out. We're having fun. There are puppies in the other room. So we're going to keep it going at $2,500. Remember, animals need you. And guess what the average cost is to rehabilitate and release a bobcat kitten back into the wild? You guessed it, $2,500. You know, PAWS has 3 orphaned bobcats in care right now who need your help.
Thank you to everyone giving right now.
That's right. So we're just watching your gifts coming in live right now. Let's scroll down if we can. There's $2,500. We've got Howie.
Howie Choder and his wife, Robin Freeman, thank you so much for your generous support.
Yes, and then who's right below them right there? I see, is that Gina?
That's right, Gina. Thank you so much for your gift of $2,000 to PAWS.
Gina Shire, and I love that if you want to do that, if you want to be like Gina Shire, or I believe it's Kelly Tuff. It's hard to see from back here. We've got lights in our eyes, but maybe you've got better eyes. Kelly Tuff.
I think you got it. Yep.
Yes. Also at $2,000. What I love about that, again, is you can give whatever level is meaningful to you. There's a custom button if you want to give $2,000, if you want to give $2,300, whatever you want to give. We're so grateful for your generosity. Again, we're just watching your gifts coming in live. Now we're at $1,000. We want to see how many $1,000 level gifts we can get to help cats and dogs and wild animals, all right? $1,000 is about the cost to bring 3 dogs to PAWS and provide them with top-notch care until they are adopted.
We have some wonderful gifts at the $1,000 level. Thank you so much to Chuck Stempler, our board president, and to his wife, Sally. We also would like to thank Emily Rayson for her $1,000 gift. Thank you to Mark Gross, a former board member. We really appreciate your support. Meredith Dorrance, thank you so much for helping to support PAWS at the $1,000 level. Strom Peterson and his wife, Maria Maltavo, thank you so much for your gift of $1,000 tonight.
Amazing. Let's see. Mark Gross, you might have said. Emily Rayson. Shannon Fate, is that right?
Yes, and Barb Calvo, thank you so much for your very generous gift to PAWS.
And then there's Rebecca right there, Strasbaugh.
Yep, Rebecca Strasbaugh, our new board member. We sure appreciate your generosity.
And of course, Chuck Stempler, who we mentioned earlier.
Yes, there's so much generosity from this community.
Yeah, so keep it going. And again, I love, like Julie, thank you so much for your gift of $750. Again, you can be like Julie and give a level that is truly meaningful to you. You can see we're at $96,000 right now, about halfway to our goal. So everyone, now is the time to dig deep. We're at the $500 level now. If you can make your gift of $500 right now, you could cover the cost to care for an orphaned bear cub for an entire month.
Special thanks to Jones & Jones Architects and Landscape Architects for their generous $500 donation. And thank you to Rich and Angela Finley for their gift of $500.
Yes, and you can see now at $98,000, Jonathan and Jody, thank you for your generosity. We just love watching these gifts coming in live. $250, by the way, provides medical care to 8 cats that come to PAWS in need of a second chance. Your $250, you can make a life-saving difference to cats in need right this second. And again, we've got so many different donations coming in. We've got some people giving $25, someone giving $250. You can see right there that $500 coming in. Thank you so much, Doctor. All these gifts, $5,000. It all adds up to a big number. This is about the community coming together and stepping up big. So again, we're watching these gifts. Who's going to put us over $100,000? Who's going to do it?
Thank you also to Annette Lyko, who gave at the $500 level. And here at the $250 level, thank you to Peter Schrappen and his wife, Emily. Thank you to Donna Benaroya. Thank you to Win. To Fee Win at the $1,000 level, our new CFO at PAWS. That's such a generous gift. Thank you to Katie Jordan, the vice president of our board at PAWS. Thank you to Kobe Yamada. I know him at the $1,000 level. Thank you, Kobe. Thank you also to Sarah Carter at the $1,000 level. These are amazing gifts of generosity for the animals.
We're seeing Brent. We're seeing Mr. Chung Han Kim. Thank you.
That's Han Kim on our board. Thank you so much for your $1,000 donation to PAWS. Jill Jones, thank you for $1,000 to PAWS. These are amazing gifts.
Absolutely amazing. So thank you to everybody so much for your generosity. Keep it coming. Are there any new ones up there? I want to make sure we're not. Kathy Gatton, thank you so much. I want to make sure we're thanking everybody. We're just watching this. $100, by the way, is our last official level. So let's go out with a bang. That's about the cost to rehabilitate, for example, a northern flying squirrel, one of the many animals that your generosity cares for. So your gift of $100 today can do so much for so many animals that are in need. This is your moment right now to be a positive, to make a positive difference for the animals.
Again, we have gifts coming in of all sizes. Thank you to Wendy Beasley, to Pamela Foster, and to James Rogers at the $100 level. Every gift matters. We appreciate your generosity so much.
And you can see these gifts continuing to come in live now as we've crossed the $100,000 mark because of your generosity. Of course, these numbers are going to keep climbing and climbing and climbing, especially if you have a company that you work for that matches your generosity, then you can double your gift as well. So again, we're just watching these gifts coming in live. It's very inspirational. Thank you to everybody who has already given. In fact, a big round of applause to everyone who has already made your donation. Keep it going. If you have not yet made a donation, there is still time. As I said earlier, our goal is 100% participation. And of course, you can always share this giving link with your friends and family, anyone that you know loves the animals. Share this YouTube link with them as well. This program is going to be automatically archived to this link right here where you're watching this program. And thank you, of course, to Heidi for helping with our Fund the Need. People love hearing from you.
We so appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so before we get to our live auction again, we've got one more thing to do. Farah is going to come trade places again with Heidi. It's musical chairs beside me because we've got a special guest with a very special story. So here comes Farah. I know. All right, we've got a special story and a special guest, am I right?
We do. So, like so many dogs, Katie was just languishing in an area, overwhelmed with homeless animals, and had, a hard time finding the hope and finding the home. So, thanks to wonderful supporters, though, here she comes. Katie was transported to PAWS for a second chance. This is her new mom, Amanda, who is providing Katie with just wonderful care and a cute little sweater, which she's been sporting around all night. So thank you, Amanda and Katie, for being here. She's just so sweet. And I can tell that she just feels loved. I mean, she's wanted the attention since I first met her just an hour ago.
She is incredibly sweet. She really is.
I know. And the tongue.
I know.
My gosh, the tongue.
Who doesn't love a tongue out baby?
I know, exactly. So, oh my gosh, this is an amazing story. And again, it costs $54 to bring a homeless dog or cat from an overwhelmed animal shelter to safety at PAWS. $54. So we're going to do something special right now. Look to your left, look to your right, maybe even on your lap. And I want you to think about the dog or a cat, and I want your animal to raise their paw tonight to give other animals a second chance at paw, like Katie, who is right here on stage with us tonight. That's right, you have given your gift. But now we ask that you give on behalf of your animal. This is one furry friend helping another.
And you know that they would, because they would raise their paw right away and say, I'll give, Mommy, I'll give. All right, so tonight we have a very special matching opportunity for our $54 donors, brought to you by the beautiful Patsy Cline, who was adopted from PAWS Cat City. Yes, Patsy Cline came to PAWS as a tiny kitten, and she was united with her forever family by fate. This is what happened. So they planned to only adopt one kitten, Bodie, but when they came to pick him up, they found Patsy Cline snuggled up next to him. So they weren't able to leave without her too, because they weren't from the same litter, but a lot of times animals in shelters, they start to bond.
You can tell.
And these two did. So tonight, Patsy wants to make sure many more dogs and cats have the chance to come to PAWS to find that family that they're meant to be with.
Yeah, so this philanthropic feline wants to bring 500, that's right, 500 animals to safety at PAWS. So she is matching every gift of $54 or more up to $13,500.
Do you know where she's getting that money out of? Her purse.
Oh, man, of course.
I just thought of that.
If you can donate $54 right now, please do, because it's going to be matched. You can be the reason why an animal in an overcrowded shelter and at risk of being euthanized can be brought to safety at PAWS. And I love this, again, because this is your opportunity to pay it forward for the next animal in need. So if you have an animal in your life that brings you joy and brings you love, you can pay it forward and make that possible for another family. So please donate $54 right now. Let's see those paws go up in honor of the dogs and the cats many of you are with right this second. And if you want to donate $54 more than once in honor of more than one furry friend, past or present, please do. Again, the first 500 donations of $54 are being matched dollar for dollar. I know my daughter Zola wanted to give one, so I'll make sure we do that when I'm not standing on a camera. But we are watching your $54 come in. Lisa gave, Kobe gave $54. Remember, all of these $54 gifts are being matched. Tanya, and Lisa, I believe, or Laya, it's hard to see again. But thank you all so much for your generosity. Remember, every $54 donation is being matched or more, all the way up to over $13,000. So that's absolutely incredible. So everyone, if you're watching, this is it's like the Give Twice Challenge, where your animal gets to raise his or her paw and make a gift.
I love that. And while you make your donation in honor of your pet, we want to take a look at a few of our furry supporters joining us tonight.
Yes, these are some of the pictures we received. Look at that face. Holy.
That is a great smile. I love how the big dogs like that have kind of like that helmet head.
Oh yeah,
so
for
cute.
sure.
Very cute. Look at the whiskers on this baby.
Yes, I'm sure that all of these animals right now are obviously raising their paw to give $54 as well. Oh my gosh.
Look at this little group.
Look at that little posse. I love that so much. Thank you to everybody, of course, who sent in pictures.
Oh, look, even with the cone of shame.
Oh my gosh. Just peeking, just barely making them. Oh my goodness.
That's a good nose. Look at that.
Love these two as well. Oh my goodness. So yes, thank you to everybody sending in pictures.
Cats, dogs alike. Thanks for all of the
and even
photos
bunnies.
And the
Who knew that we had a bunny watching?
Yeah, it's a dunny, a dog bunny. And oh, look at this cute little mane on this cat visiting for the night. Thanks for tuning in. We love your photos. Oh, this reminds me of my dog Bear, just the big snout, the big black snout into the camera. We love the snout photos of dogs and cats. So cute. Just incredible to see everyone's pets coming out for the night, looking cuddly. Oh my gosh.
I know, and I'm sure again, all of these dogs and cats, I hope, are giving their $54. Again, it's just wildnight.ggo.bid on the upper right, the same place where you raised your virtual paddle. You can make your $54 donation to support another dog, another cat coming to safety at PAWS. We're just watching. Oh my goodness, look at this one.
Oh, good. That one looks like a little sea lion.
Snug.
Very cute. Snug as a bug, but a dog. So cute. Look, it's
and
getting
thank
dressed
you.
up for the night.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
It's
we
about
appreciate
time
that, sir.
someone would take this
I know.
seriously and put on a top
Fred didn't
hat.
get dressed up for tonight, so we appreciate
Yes,
you,
I did
dog.
not.
I'm just kidding.
I've never worn a top hat.
I'm giving you a hard time.
Yeah, well, yes.
Look how dap. Oh my goodness.
All right.
Look at those cheeks.
Well, thank you to all the dogs and all of the cats who are raising their paws. We're going to keep these animals scrolling here, but it's so incredible to see your generosity. Of course, we also want to say thank you to Katie and Amanda for coming up on this stage and inspiring us. Of course, thank you to Patsy Cline and her family for matching all of these gifts. So many animals are going to benefit from what you and your animal companions are doing here tonight. Thank you so, so much. We should mention, by the way, speaking of Patsy Cline, can we get a wide shot? Can we see this car behind us? Right there. Right there.
World famous.
That's our benefactor. So, with that, we're going to get back to the live auction. The remaining live items, they're already up for bid, so head there now. And our next group of auction items, it's 4, 5, and 6. And those are going to close together in just over 4 minutes. So what are those items?
All right, well, item number 4 is original art by iconic Seattle artist Henry, which we have here in the studio to show you. Item 5, full-day rally experience for 2. And then item 6, the beautiful waterfront home on Lake Chelan. And that's available October through April. So do we want to bring this out?
Oh,
so
we're going to bring it out. Don't you worry. We're going to get 4 minutes on the clock. But yeah, let's walk that out.
I
want to see.
Let's get a tease out for item 4.
Yeah, I want before
Heidi's
we start the
show
clock.
This off.
Now, while this comes up, remember, click bid more to set a max bid. So your device bids for you each time you're outbid, all right? So look at this. Look at the scale. This is really cool.
This is amazing.
I live in West Seattle. When Zola and I go around, we see Henry's around. There's a beautiful Henry mural above Wildwood Market near our home. This is one of my favorite Seattle artists with an incredible story. Saw on King 5, of course, on evening.
Yes, so this is item number 4. It's original art, again, by Henry.
Oh, wait, let's wait, hold on. We got to start our timer.
Oh, okay.
Are we ready?
Ready? Yes, we're ready.
On your mark, get set, bid.
Okay.
All right, now tell us.
Now we will tell you. Okay, original art by iconic Seattle artist Henry. This is an incredible piece because when you win this piece, it's custom 3x4. I'm a little over 5 feet. So it is that tall and that wide that way. It's acrylic and aerosol canvas, and that is by Seattle artist Ryan Henry Ward. Henry created Sasquatch with Friends just for PAWS Wild Night and is seen recently on King 5 Evening, as Fred had mentioned. So the chances are you've seen a lot of his work across Seattle, including Wallingford, Fremont, Ballard, West Seattle, and more. So now's your chance to bring some of Henry's joy and his incredible talent and happiness on the smaller scale right into your own home. So in addition, you'll also receive 2 autographed copies of Henry's new book of artwork paintings by Henry. So keep one for yourself, and then you can give one to a friend, and of course, bring this beauty home.
I know, and it's so cool. I
amazing.
love Henry. I follow Henry on the website. You can buy prints, but this is an original.
It's original.
How cool that you actually get the original. So checking in with our Henry right here, it looks as though the top bid is Suzanne. Yep, Suzanne Steinman in the lead. Debbie, you have been outbid. Brittany, you have been outbid. There are some auto bids happening, which we appreciate, but currently Suzanne in the lead at $2,000. Remember, this is a one-of-a-kind created just for this event, and this is an original. This is not a print. You can buy the prints, but you get the actual original piece right here. Suzanne in the lead at $2,000 with just 2 minutes and 25 seconds left. I'll tell you about item number 5, the full-day rally experience for 2. You and your guest will experience a full-day adventure with an instructor keen on pushing you to extract everything possible from a properly prepared car on a slippery surface. Beginning with basic skill development, and you get to progress to handling this car at speeds on a gravel road. Take a look at that drift right there on your screen, my friends. That's you, okay? You will walk away with advanced car control skills that transfer to every driving situation. So Dirtfish, you can see that right there on the car. Dirtfish Rally School put this together. Thank you so much for your donation. Does that look fun or what? Checking in with our Dirtfish item, Christina Walker is in the lead. Ms. Rebecca Lynn Armstrong, you were outbid by Christina. Don't get mad, get even. Pretend you're in the race car. This is your chance. We're going to see if Rebecca or Christina is going to win this item. They're going back and forth. We're going to find out. But let's take a look at item number 6 with just over a minute left.
Just over a minute. That video looked like a movie, straight out of a movie right there. So item number 6, the Lake Chelan waterfront home. You can get out of the city for 5 days, 4 nights. Go to that relaxing place. This beautiful home is perched on a spectacular waterfront site with 180-degree breathtaking views, and it's owned with private dock and buoy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you kind of need that when you're out on the lake. So
Yeah.
this spacious and comfortable home is beautifully furnished, features 4 bedrooms, including 2 master suites with balconies, 3.5 baths, and sleeps up to 12. It was built to maximize breathtaking views, as we mentioned. You can take advantage of all of this in the off season, so you can stay October through April to visit local wineries, hike and bike in the area, and enjoy everything Chelan has to offer. And it's conveniently located just 3 minutes out of the town of Chelan. So with 300 days of sunshine, Chelan is a very nice change from the rain any day. You can check the bidding page for all the info, and you can enjoy many festivals, including Fall Harvest Festival and Winterfest. Echo Ridge Nordic Ski Area offers 25 miles of groomed backcountry trails for snowshoeing, as well as cross-country, single track, and skate skiers of all levels.
And
so
of course,
really
time
awesome.
running out. Tom looks like he's in the lead at $2,750 rather,
I think he
outbidding
just
Brett.
snagged
They've been
it.
going
Yeah.
back and forth. Time is running out, so we're going to close that down. But we do want to say Janet and Brad, thank you so
you.
much. Wendy and Blair, thank you so much. They put this item together, as you can see on that bidding page. But we are closing those down right now. We're closing those items 4, 5, and 6 right now. Of course, there might be a slight lag. This is the internet, but we're closing those down. And that leaves 2 final items. So what are our final 2 items to close?
All right, here we go. It's going to be hard to top those, but we have more great items. Item number 7, Wild Again, PAWS animal release for 2. And item 8 is a week at Black Butte Ranch.
All right. So are we going to do 3 minutes on the clock? Can we do that this time? 3 minutes on the clock since we've got 2 items? Yes, perfect. So remember, click Bid More to set a max bid so your device bids for you when you are outbid. So let's get the clock going. On your mark, get set, bid. And what's up first?
What's up first? Okay, so number 7, the PAWS animal release for 2. You're going to experience that moment when rehabilitated PAWS wildlife patients return home to the wild. So you and a guest will experience a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity going with the PAWS wildlife experts on a journey into the wild to witness a native species return home. So you might witness the black bears or bobcat, or an other incredible sight would be a seal or a great blue heron or bald eagle when they first take flight. Harbor seals, as Fred said. Bring your camera for a rare and moving experience.
Yeah, this
would be incredible.
So cool. I mean, talk about this is the kind of thing you can only get right here, right now. I mean, this is very unique to PAWS. So right now, in the lead, Elliot and Victoria are going back and forth. Top bid $2,250. You've got to be $2,500. Remember, you are supporting PAWS with this, but you are also getting a really cool opportunity. I mean, plus, you're going to win social media when you're there, when an animal is released back into the wild.
So
I mean,
great.
So great. So this is a really cool opportunity. What a fun way to support PAWS. All right. Meanwhile, with 1 minute and 45 seconds left, item number 8 is a week at Black Butte Ranch. Now, here is another great winter or early spring vacation. Again, this one is available January 1st to April 30th, 2022. You can see all the details on your device as you bid. You get to kick off the new year with a week stay in a trailhead cabin at Black Butte Ranch in Oregon, conveniently located near the Glaze Meadow Recreation Center. There's skiing, there's hiking, there's so much to do. This comfortable and spacious home sleeps 8. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and an open floor plan with great spaces and gorgeous views. You're, of course, going to appreciate the many outdoor activities available at the ranch, including its 5 pools, golf, stables, tennis courts, spa, and so much more. So we want to say a big thank you to Jennifer and Anton Grubel for putting this together. Beautiful home. Who's going to get this really fun vacation with 44 seconds and counting on our final 2 items? Right now, we're going to check in on this item. This is, again, item number 8. We can see that Brent and Natalie have been going back and forth a lot. It was 1,100, then 1,200, then 1,200, 1,400. They're going back and forth. They're going crazy. Who's going to get this Black Butte trip? We will find out very shortly with 21 seconds left. Now, again, this is it. This is it. These are the final
Last
2
prizes,
items.
yes.
Let's check back in on that wildlife release. You can see Elliot and Victoria are going back and forth. We're going to only crown one winner there. With 5 seconds left, set your max bids. I can see that there are max bids being set, so we thank you for your generosity. Time is running out. We are going to close those final 2 items down as quickly as we can, so congratulations to our winners. And we are learning from Eve, by the way. We're learning from Eve that we can sell, Jennifer and Anton are saying that we can sell a second trip to Black Butte Ranch. So that's amazing. So second place bidder, congratulations. We're going to reach out to you. You will get a trip as well. Amazing.
That was awesome and so much fun because all of you showed up so big to help animals tonight. So we really appreciate everyone doing that. So many cats, so many dogs, and wild animals will be helped because of you. So I'm going to trade places with Heidi once again so she can give our final thank yous. Thank you, everyone. I am so excited to have been here with you, Fred.
Yes, thank you so
we'll
much.
Do an
You're
air,
absolutely amazing.
Elbow
so
touch.
and congratulations again on your first fundraiser and
thank you.
baby, of course.
Baby,
as
I'm
well.
going to be a mama bear soon.
Yes, I know. I love that. All right, so absolutely amazing. We're going to bring up our fearless leader one more time, but what a great night.
Oh, amazing. And thanks to Farah Jadrin from King 5 for spending her evening here with us. We're so fortunate to have her giving her time and her talent to PAWS. And on behalf of all of us at PAWS, thank you to Farah for leading us through this evening with grace, beauty, and good humor. And before we go, I'd like to send a special thank you to some of the people who couldn't be here with me, Fred, and Farah tonight. The dedicated staff, board members, and volunteers who work so hard for PAWS every day. The people who procured and donated items for tonight's auction, and the fantastic events team at PAWS who made this entire event possible. Thank you.
Yes, and this just in so far tonight, and of course this number is continuing to grow because we're watching your donations keep coming in, but so far you with us right now live have raised $322,000, and that number continues to go up, $322,000 and going up, so keep it coming, and thank you.
Wow, what wonderful and generous supporters we have. Thank you so much for caring about the animals at PAWS and helping us in our mission to be there for them when they're in need. And thank you, Fred, for being our wonderful auctioneer again this year. You're fantastic to work with.
Love PAWS and love supporting the animals. So thank you so much. I really love the animals. It is truly my honor to be here. My name is Fred Northup Jr. alongside Heidi Wills Yamada. On behalf of all the animals that you helped tonight, thank you. And we hope to see you in person next year.